pasta for thousands of years. In fact, like over 1,400 years. This is a noodle that's made from a konjac root, and I've heard about it because I've been on a diet. I'm always looking for a low-cal way to really soak up those yummy sauces I like. This is a multi-pack, so you will get 3 packages of the angel hair, 3 of the riced noodles, so great for rice pudding, right? That's guilt-free. Fettuccine noodles, spaghetti noodles, 3 packs of each, so it's no guilt, but all the satisfaction, feeling satisfied and feeling nourished. To tell us all about it is one of our food experts, Stephanie Roberts. I'm so into this because this is like practically 0 carbs and
absolutely
like no cal.
It is 0 carbs. It is less than 10 calories, and it is how you can put the food like pasta, noodles, and rice back in your diet, no matter what diet plan you are following. It is gluten-free. It is vegan. It is soy-free. It is carb-free. So if you're following a keto plan, if you're worried about diabetic conditions, this is your way to get pasta, noodles, and rice. So we call it Miracle Noodle because, you know, when you're following a restrictive diet, it truly is a miracle to get to eat those foods that you miss. So let me show you how easy it works. What you're seeing right now is what we call the dry roast. When the Miracle Noodle comes to you, it comes in a pouch just like this. All I do is rip it open and I drain out the liquid. Simple as that. You can rinse them if you want. You certainly don't have to. Then I do about a 2-minute dry roast, and the only reason I'm doing this is just to get the rest of the liquid out of it. So within a couple minutes, I'm good to go. Now, what is special about the noodles is that they take on the flavor of whatever you put them in. So right here, I have spaghetti, and I am craving some bolognese sauce today. In fact, to me, the only point of any pasta is just to be a vehicle for the yummy, yummy sauce,
You're right?
But you can't have that pasta if you are following any type of diet restrictions. So now I can use the Miracle Noodle
to
takes it on. Be the vehicle for my bolognese, and I'm not missing out. I can have my tomato sauce. I can have my yummy meat sauce. You can have your veggie sauces. I can still load it up with a little Parmesan cheese, and suddenly my pasta craving, my spaghetti craving is met right here. Carb-free, soy-free.
Oh my gosh.
Vegan approved if I leave out the ground beef. But you know, the minute you try it, if you've been missing that healthy comfort food combination, this is how you do it.
Because think about it, it's gonna absorb the flavors of whatever you're doing. If you're doing Italian, it's gonna absorb those Italian flavors. If you want a mac and cheese, it's gonna go ahead and absorb that cheese. It's going to be a vehicle, but it tastes like a noodle, and so it's guilt-free. This is the best time to pick it up today because it's the variety pack. So you'll get the different types of noodles, even the riced, which I know that on my diet,
I'm so excited about these.
You can use for desserts as well, but you feel full, and this is why they've been using it for thousands of years.
And this is such a great combination. I love the fact that you're getting the spaghetti, the angel hair. Let's talk about the rice. So what I've done here is I put together what would be the base of a risotto. I did some onion, I did some mushroom, I did some cream. Now I'm gonna add my Miracle rice because to me, risotto is one of those things I cannot live without. Now tell me about your spaghetti.
Holy cow. Amazing, amazing. Because it tastes like the bolognese and you get the squish of the noodle.
Yes. Okay, so any texture concerns, does that texture remind you of a pasta?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Absolutely.
Because that's what we want. We want the texture to be just like it would be with pasta, but yet without the starch, without the carbs.
And you know, a lot of times I've seen the shirataki noodles, but sometimes, you know, people complain that they're wet. This is not like wet or...
Not at all. For starters, you drain them each and every time. And then again, that 1 minute in the pan, which we call dry roasting, in my opinion, it really helps. But like with this rice, I didn't do that. Because it doesn't matter if there was a little residual moisture on the Miracle rice. I'm putting it into a cream sauce. I just put in some Parmesan. Again, when I tell you that risotto is, to me, the comfort food of life. You know, when you just want a little something warm in your belly that's really gonna just sustain you. Because I know you're probably eating a lot of protein if you're trying to follow an eating plan. And sometimes you just need something a little more satiating or a little more, we just keep using the word comfort food. This is how you get those foods that you so desperately miss.
I can't stop.
Don't stop, I got more. Perhaps you've been asked to avoid, but yet you are staying on your plan. Okay, try risotto.
So here's the thing. This is the launch. This is brand new. It's a 12-pack today. You are getting 3 of each. So you're getting 3 of the angel hair, 3 of the rice, you know, for your risottos, for your rice puddings, if you want to try it in dessert. 3 packs of the fettuccine noodles, and then 3 packs of the spaghetti noodles. We have got this offer on auto ship, which is what I'm gonna do, Stephanie.
Yep.
I'm gonna do it on auto ship because I'm never gonna stop wanting pasta and wanting noodles. And remember, this is like a blank canvas for whatever you're cooking. Is it an olive oil or a butter lime sauce? It's gonna absorb whatever flavors you put in there. And so it's very exciting to me. $11 and change to try, free shipping. You got nothing to lose, but all this variety to gain. I can't even believe that.
Exactly.
It really tastes like the real thing.
I'm gonna trade you first because I want you to try the rice, and then we'll talk about other things we can do with it.
Okay.
So this is Miracle Rice. Again, you're getting those 4 varieties. I used it in a risotto, Cuban rice and beans, enchilada casserole. We did it with jambalaya. The texture of the rice, I am completely in love with.
Like mushroom risottos.
I know. Little Parmesan, and again, your carbs are not there. So if you're following the eating plans without the gluten, without the keto, without the diabetic concerns, whatever eating plan you are trying to follow, you can have the foods that you could not when you were concerned about the carbs.
Do you see it looks like real rice? Like it's pretty fascinating. And
it is fascinating. I find the texture of that one picture perfect.
So they've been using this for they've been holding out.
Exactly.
They've been holding out. So that's the thing, you are slashing the calories. You are, like for me, I do the point thing.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is probably like nothing. I just have to count the ingredients of the sauce.
Correct. So if you want to control the fat and calories of the sauce, of course you can do that. But the actual noodle has less than 10 calories a serving. So you're not racking up points or calories. And if you are being more concerned about it, then, you know, don't make your risotto with cream sauce. I mean, we are allowing ourselves to have a little decadence in our sauces because we have slashed all the carbs and calories from the base. But we can also do some salads, and I'll show you that. So this is one of our greatest creations, though.
Okay, because so far you got me on the bolognese.
Okay, we got bolognese. We're liking the arborio with the gluten and that out of it. This is a pizza crust. If you're familiar with the concept of the cauliflower pizza crust, because those have gotten very popular, this is the same concept.
This is cool.
Isn't that cool? So what we did was we took the noodles and we dry roasted them in a pan with a little bit of cheese, and then and a little bit of egg, and basically almost made like a little omelet, if you would. A little, I also would do it like a hash brown type of thing.
Oh, like you flattened it a little bit?
You flattened it, and we made a crust in a pan like this, and then topped it with our marinara, our cheese, your meats if you want, and pizza is back on the menu. See, the cauliflower crust still has just a little bit of cauliflower taste. I'm not a big cauliflower girl.
This is like a blank,
has no taste. Right,
It's a blank canvas. So think about it for just absorbing. It takes on the flavor of whatever you cook it with. You know, are you a person that loves hot sauces? Are you a person that loves curries? Do you love stir fries? Imagine slashing the calories. Remember, per serving, 10 calories and 0 carbs per serving. So think of now, all of a sudden, the doldrums, you know, the rut in the kitchen. All this great variety now on this wonderful 12-pack. We only have 2 minutes left in this presentation. I have 600 of these. And then auto ship is available as well. If you want to secure it on auto ship, you think you're gonna, because remember with auto ship, you're gonna secure that price and then it's never gonna change for you, but you can still cancel at any time. So what a great thing. And this has been a big trend in the health world.
Absolutely.
And of course, we had to bring you the latest and greatest here at HSN.
And a way to put some things back that are hard when they're missing, and that includes sweets.
Are you telling me guilt-free chocolate pudding?
Guilt-free. This is, now there's chocolate in it, that's okay, but there are not starches in it. So this is a chocolate rice pudding using the Miracle Rice, and if you're familiar with rice pudding, you know, it's that sweet comfort with the pasta typically in it. So we are not looking at any gluten, any soy, any carbs, but yet you have the texture and the comfort of the dessert you know and love. So I am a big fan of working with it for sweets. You can saute it, you can eat it cold, you can do it with sweets, you can even bake with it. So we've also done, and this is the one that gets me, we've done baked mac and cheese, because in my mind, if you're gonna just use this as a blank canvas, let's use it as a vehicle for ooey gooey cheese. So we cut the fettuccine noodles into a little bit of a shorter length to have them be more macaroni-like, and we we baked it in the oven.
Oh
Again, there's nothing you can't do with this.
The only thing you're counting here is the
Cheese.
sauce. The cheese or the butter. If you put butter on them, of course you got to count that stuff. But think about what a great alternative. You can eat noodles again without the guilt. If you want this, you've got to move quickly. It has been by far the most popular item of the hour, 560 remaining. You can still sign up for auto ship. I want to remind you what you're getting. 3 of each type. So 3 of the angel hair, 3 of the spaghetti, 3 of the fettuccine noodle, and 3 packages of the miracle rice. So fun, so exciting, so new. And, you know, food is what brings us together, you know, and I hate that we're restricted and we got diets and we got all this stuff we're trying to do. Guilt-free. Again.
And you can be healthy the way you've been asked to be healthy. Whether you do it chilled in a salad for jambalaya with spring vegetables in a pizza crust or put in your soups. Noodles and pasta can be back in your diets. It's nothing but water and plant fiber. It'll taste like whatever you mix it with.
Oh, it's so cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, 098921 is your Miracle Noodles 12-pack variety. If you're curious about this, if you've heard about this, you've read about it in the house food magazines, today is your day to try it. $11.65 brings this 12-pack home. 098921 is your item number. And boy, you are right, that mac